We're hoping to raise £3 million over 3 years to refurbish all the seating and all the internal things of the auditorium. It's such a wonderful theatre. I think it's probably one of the greatest theatre in the world. It's certainly one of them. And I prefer it to Drury Lane. I find Drury Lane equally impressive as a building, but quite cold. This is not cold. This is a very warm theatre. And so, but like all great buildings, they have to be kept up. And it's quite unique to Newcastle. I mean, there is this great Victorian, huge Victorian, wonderful theatre at the top of Grey Street. It would be very tragic if this building fell, badly into repair and shabby, and then eventually somebody might do something worse to it. But I'm sure the public and our sponsors and our patrons will help to raise this money. £3 million sounds a lot. It isn't these days, but over 3 years, people are going to try and subscribe something like £14 a week, which, let's face it, hardly fills your car up with petrol. So it's no big deal. And I think there's enough affection and love for this building for people from Newcastle and also people like me from outside, that I think we'll make it safe, which would be marvellous to have. Hopefully we'll restore it to what it was. It still looks marvellous, but it is shabby inside. The seats desperately need reupholstering. It's obviously for the greater comfort of the customers. And you have got some of the best loos in the country, because I assure you West End loos are disgraceful. But it's a comfortable place to be in. It's a good place to visit with the family. And so we want to make it as comfortable and welcoming as possible, because people have got to leave their homes and come out and make the effort. So we want to feel when the show's over, they think, well, I'm jolly glad we did make the effort. We had a jolly good evening out. That's the main thing. It means a great deal to me, because I started as a young man in 1959, and that was in a comedy. And then later I played Richard III here, when I went straight. And then I joined ranks with Ken Branagh, and we did Uncle Vanya here, and I ended up by doing King Lear here about 10, 12 years ago, which was a wonderful experience to be playing a great part in a great theatre. It makes 1,300 people. It's a very exciting atmosphere you get on a first night. A bit frightening, but very exciting. So I have a great affection for it, because I think I did some of my most important work here. And I love the city, and I love Grey Street, and above all, I love this wonderful Victorian theatre, which was built in 1832. Amazing.